Hello class, this is your teacher, Mr. Leonard, and today we're going to be working on adding fractions with unlike denominators. This is a two-part lesson and this is part one. Make sure you have a paper and pencil because you're going to be doing some work along with me, and try your best. Remember, the great part about video is you can always pause the video and re-watch a part if you don't understand it. So make sure you take advantage of that. Here we go. Here's our lesson agenda. First, you're going to see the strategy. I'm going to show you how to do it. Then we're going to try the strategy together, piece by piece. And at the very end, you're going to try the strategy on your own and check your work. The strategy I'm going to show you today is called make a table. And we want to do this so that we can find common denominators. Remember, the denominator is the bottom part of the fraction. And as we talked about in class, when two fractions have different denominators, like these two, you can't just add the denominators as they are. So, 3/8 would be an incorrect response. In your iReady lesson, you learned how to add fractions with unlike denominators using a number line. I'm going to show you how to find common denominators if all you're using is numbers. The strategy I'm going to show you is called make a table. We're going to make a math table. If you want, you can pause the video now and put on your paper what you see here. We're going to start a table with 1/3. By making a table, we're going to find all the fractions that are equivalent to 1/3. Actually, just the first 5 fractions that are equivalent to 1/3. To do this, we list out the multiples of the numerator and then the multiples of the denominator. So the multiples of 1 are 1, 2, 3, we're counting by ones, etc. To find the multiples of 3, we count by threes. 3, 6, 9, etc. Now we're going to make a table for 2/5 to find the first 5 fractions that are equivalent to 2/5. Remember, to do this, we count by the multiples of 2 on the top, so 2, 4, and then the multiples of 5 on the bottom, so 5, 10. Pause the video now and see if you can do the rest of the multiples of 2 and 5. Let's see if you did it right. Here are the multiples of 2 and 5 to make all the fractions, well, the first 5 fractions, equivalent to 2/5. Remember, this table for 2/5 shows us fractions that are equivalent to 2/5. So that means that 2/5 is equal to 4/10, which is also equal to 6/15, etc. Now we can look at the top table and the bottom table and try to find 2 denominators that are equivalent. Look and see if you can find the 2 fractions, one from the top table and one from the bottom table, that have a common denominator. Pause the video and see if you can do this. All right, time to check our work. I'm going to show you the common denominators, or the fractions with common denominators, in 3, 2, 1. 5/15 and 6/15 have the common denominator of 15. Now remember, 5/15 is equivalent to 1/3, and 6/15 is equivalent to 2/5. Now we can add the fractions because they have common denominators. 5/15 plus 6/15 equals 11/15, and that's our final answer. Now, sometimes you might make a table and you don't find common denominators. Here's a tip. If that happens, keep going. Just add some more columns to your table and you'll eventually find the common denominator. Now let's try one together, step by step. 1/4 plus 2/3. The first thing I'd like you to do is to make a table for 1/4. Pause the video now and make the table. Remember, list out the multiples of 1 and then list out the multiples of 4. Ready to see the answer? Here we go. Remember, this means that 1/4 is equal to 2/8, which equals 3/12, etc., etc. Now, pause the video and make a table to find all the fractions that are equivalent to 2/3. All right, time to check your work. So 2/3 equals 4/6, which equals 6/9, etc., etc. Now what I'd like you to do is to look at the top table and the bottom table and find two fractions that have the same denominator. You can circle them. Let's check to see that we circled the same ones. 3/12 and 8/12 have common denominators. Now we can add these fractions. Go ahead and do that on your paper and then check your answer with me. All right, let's see what you got. 3, 2, 1. 3/12 plus 8/12 equals 11/12. And that's our final answer. Are you ready to try one on your own? All right, all right, all right. Sorry, I just want to do my Matthew McConaughey. Never mind. The moment of truth. Use the make a table strategy to add 1/6 plus 3/5. Pause the video right now. And when you unpause the video, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to show you the final answer with all of the work that I showed. Now remember, if you are still a little bit confused, you can pause the video and go back to watch one of the other two problems that we did together until you understand it. Best of luck. 3, 2, 1. The final answer is 23/30, or 23/30. Class, I hope this video was helpful for you. If it wasn't, if you can give me feedback on how I can make it better for you, I'm always willing to listen. Now, your assignment, which is related to this video, is due on Wednesday, and I showed you how to access the assignment on your weekly overview. And the next video I'm going to send you on Thursday. And that video will be adding fractions with unlike denominators, part 2. I'm going to show you another strategy to add fractions with unlike denominators, and it's actually a strategy that I like even more. Now, if you need extra help, you know where to find me. You can email me at sleonard@kipsocal.org or call or text me at 310-729-1120. Thank you for watching the video, and families, if you were watching along with them and helping, I really appreciate it. I know this learning from home thing is really weird and awkward and different, but let's do the best that we can to keep the learning going. And you know what? I really miss you all. And if the feeling's not mutual, you can keep it to yourself. Make sure you get some rest, play, be nice to your family, and I'll see you next time.